What's up, YouTube? King GRIMPACHI here at again another video. This is some Assassin's Creed 2 on PC. Now I'm about to show you what I'm going through with my Xbox One controller. Now it's right now on keyboard and mouse buttons 2, default, 5, keyboard auto. Now this is the 360, right? I have the 360 pad plugged in. Now you notice I got both my Xbox One pad and my 360 pad plugged in, so it should pick up both. If it don't, then I just unplug the Xbox 360 pad so I can pick up one. Now this is what I'm saying. See how I pre-maps it to how the 360 would be? You know, I was about to point with my finger, but you know, X is blue, a blue button, a red button, B, Y button, yellow. You know, it's smart, right? Left, right, up, down. You know, D-pad, left, right. You know, RB. You know, all that stuff, right? Go to Xbox One controller, or is it gonna pop up? I don't know if it's gonna pop up. Now, let's see what happens though, because I got my Xbox 360 controller in for Windows, I can use my Xbox One controller to map it, right? Because it's detecting. Let me explain what's happening. It's detecting. This is how I figured out how to fix Assassin's Creed 2. It's detecting the Xbox 360 controller settings because it's plugged in, but it's also letting me use the Xbox One controller to move around. So when I go in the game, startup mode, play as Derman. His name is Derman, not Desmond. Uh, I can now play around. Now before, you see how I'm running and stuff. This is RT. This used to be the camera button. It would be pre-mounted to the camera button. Now I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna show you that would what would happen before. Now everything's working smoothly, right? Now let's see what happens when I do this. About to get up, so I unplug the 360 controller, right? Go back to my options. Now this is how I figured out how to fix it. But this is what it normally would do. If I didn't have a 360 pad, this is what it would do. See how I still say 360 settings are there? Switch off, right? It's still finding the 360 pad. Hold on, wait a minute. Uh, Wait a minute. Let me do this. It should still record once I do this, though. Let me exit out the game. But this is how you fix it, right? Well, oh, my bad. I got it on keyboard. Go back into the game, controls, customize controls. Go back to it. Now it says it's 360 pad, right? But I'm using the Xbox One controller. Before it would just say Xbox One controller, but see, I can run around, use LT, all this stuff, so it fixed it for this, right? And if you're wondering why this isn't in 60 frames, because 60 frames takes up too much data to record in. I'm not doing that anymore. Sorry. But good for me. Fixed it, right? But in order to fix it, I have to put in the controller and do all that funky shit. Now, hopefully the video still records while it's going. You're going to see a black screen, but it should still record. Is it still recording? It is. You're just going to look at a black screen for right now. So I'm going to launch Assassin's Creed 2 again. Let me get out of all this shit. Where is it at? Assassin's Creed 2. Now it should show up as an Xbox One controller. If it doesn't, then something janky's going on. I'm liking this new multi-Twitch thing. I'm not Twitch, multi-channel OBS, because before, if I exit out the game while recording, it would just like kind of fuck up the whole thing. Uh, so I go in, options, controls. See, it said back to keyboard. Now it says Xbox One for Windows, right? You see how it don't map it, right? It doesn't map it how would a 360 controller. Now watch this. I'm gonna leave it on this, right? This is the default settings. I'm clicking default, clicking default. Put it on default. See how it still says it don't say left, right, up, down, bumpers. None of that. Press B. Oh yeah, I forgot, because You gotta see this. Button 3 is not really B, even though on a Xbox One pad it is B because it's a red button. It's actually Y. So I have to press Y to get out of here. Go back, go to story mode, play as Desmond. Now watch this. I'm not touching the controller. It's just spinning. Because first of all, it maps it to the trigger, the camera controls, for whatever dumb reason. But then on top of that, it thinks it's always pressed down. I'm not making this stuff up, people. Microsoft, please fix your shit. Like I said, get a 360 controller, but I have found a way to fix it with Assassin's Creed. What I have to do first is plug in my 360 controller. It will confuse the game into thinking my Xbox One controller is a 360 controller. Then unplug the 360 controller. Well, I can leave it in if I want, but that's how I fix it. But I shouldn't have to do any of that. Peace out. Keep gaming. Once again, oh yeah, pause is actually the weapon wheel. To pause with the 360 Xbox One controller, you have to click in the analog stick. Oh no, that's the map. My bad. You have to click in the other analog stick. Go down to options. Look at these control settings that it pre-mapped for this damn controller, and it notices it's an Xbox One controller. Look, go back to default. I'm clicking it. See how they say hat switch, it don't say D-pad? And see how I say button 1, 2? It thinks it's like some generic control, even though it says it's an Xbox One controller. Peace out. Keep gaming. Someone know how to fix this shit permanently, not switch the drivers back and forth. Permanently fix it. As a matter of fact, I'm gonna show you some